Hello, welcome back to Sound of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 1. Hope everyone's had a great festival season, Christmas period. We are here with Elle, our special guest from Omoiyari. Tell me about your project, you as a person, what you do, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so Omoiyari is started off as a bedroom metalcore project. I've been in bands a lot over the past sort of 10 years, and with my last band breaking up, Amorists, I decided that I wanted to start using some of the demos and teaching myself how to produce a bit better. So it just started off as me trying to relearn to produce, and I had some health issues that stopped me doing vocals for a while, so I had to really relearn from the ground up how to scream and sing and everything in a way that didn't hurt so much. And in the process of that, I wrote a load of music and decided to put it out, and people dug it. So that's where Omoiyari started. And now hopefully we've got some live shows this year, got a live band, but outside of the live sense, it's just me producing loud music in my bedroom.
So what's the sound for people that don't know who you are, what can they expect?
It's a proper love letter to like noughties metalcore. I really like nu metal, sort of Slipknot, Deftones type stuff, but also guitar-wise influences. I'm predominantly a guitarist, and I've just spent the past sort of 10 years of playing guitar trying to be Lee Marlier. So it's a bit of everything thrown in together, and basically the album we've got coming out is just a big love letter to just like metalcore that we grew up on, and just shredding, ripping, riffs and loud screaming and just really in your face and just trying to make it loud and chaotic, and yeah, just good music, man.
Which artists have influenced your sound? Like your favourite bands, for example?
Again, really in that space of metalcore, everything from like Deftones, Slipknot, into Knock Loose, Spirit Box. I'm really into a lot of sort of more underground hardcore, really into Whispers at the moment, Speed, bands like that, X Weapon X. I like that. I start everything with guitars first, so everything starts from where my guitar influences are, and builds up from there. So yeah, the influences around that.
Let's talk about the thing you want to talk about, promotion-wise, for your album, new album stuff. Let's talk about the creative process behind that. What people can expect when they hear it.
Yeah, they can expect loud.
Loud, okay.
Creatively, I'm really pushed by what sounds and feels good. When I first started producing, I was trying to emulate that sort of clean production style that everyone does. And it just felt like, for me, everything I've ever done creatively has been done in my own voice and in my own style. So what I really wanted to do was learn my own way of producing and presenting stuff that tied into not only the influences I have across the board, but also who I am as a person. So album-wise, I'm producing everything in my bedroom on a very small little studio setup. It's loud, it's very compressed, it's probably like, you know, holists and stuff that love sound design and love sound production are going to listen to it and go, that shit. But for me, like, it's not about that. It's about, I want to create that raw sound that I really want every bit of the album to feel raw and full of emotion and full of power and full of just spite and fuel. And for me, that's not conducive with super clean production. And with the setup I'm doing out of a bedroom as well, you're not going to really get that super clean production sound anyway. So it leans into that DIY thing. That's what I've always loved about music, and what I've always done in my old bands is lean into DIY aspect of things. I love basement shows. I love making everything ourselves. I love being free from record labels. I've done the record label thing. I've been there, done that. I love having full creative control of what I'm doing. So album-wise, I will sit and I'll write riffs and riffs and riffs and riffs, and then I pick what I want out of those. I don't write an album and release an album. I write 10 albums and release one album. It's taken me about 2 years to write so far. This will be the third year of writing it. It's written. It just needs to finish. I just need to finish producing it. I've produced it in its entirety once already, and scrapped it completely. Scrapped all the songs off it. It's a real labour of love, and it's just a real passion project for me. And I've got some really cool people featuring on it, which is cool. And they've come in with the same sort of ideologies as me, and it's really good to get those people together that are just really into that real raw, energetic sound. And I've handpicked who I want to feature on the album from that sort of ethos, not based on who's got the biggest following, on who's technically the most adept. It's all about a movement. It's not about just the sound. It's about the project as a whole. Is just about this whole movement that I'm trying to create. And if that moves one person into thinking, oh, I can do this too, or I want to start doing it, and then that's my job done. But yeah, it's really, really conceptually rounded, and I'm really proud of it so far, yeah.
So the people that are on the album, they're like a specific style that they got, or they got loads of different things to go on that, or is it just one genre that you just wanted to go for? When you picked these
so
people?
I got 2 features on there. One of them is a good friend of mine, Jay, who was. There is a video somewhere on YouTube from about 12 years ago, from when I first picked up a guitar. I was playing Sleepwalking by Bring Me the Horizon on acoustic guitars and singing along to it. And we were always like, yeah, no, we're going to be in bands together forever. And then we never made music together. He moved away to Bristol. It's always the way. It's like, yeah, no, we'll do it, bro. And we decided to get together on this because we've just got this, again, the same ideas about music and the same tastes, and he is an incredibly good vocalist and well-rounded, and our voices sit very well together, so that inspired that sort of choice. Our voices have layered really nicely on that track, and it was really easy to produce, and it was easy for me to produce my vocals and record my vocals because they just merge well together. The other artist I've got is a trap metal artist.
Okay, that's interesting.
He's very well established in the scene, and incredible producer. The stuff he's done, like, you go back and listen to some of his old albums and realise he produced it all on a broken laptop with a smashed screen, and just an absolute genius when it comes to music. And I've always wanted to work with him on music. We produced some rap stuff together a few years ago, and that was really fun. So we're doing it again. So it's this big riffy metalcore song with trap metal verses and like trap beats and stuff in it. Just really trying to push the envelope of what it means to create this music. I didn't want to just do what's done before. I don't want to just stick in a comfort zone. I'm really pushing myself sonically, and getting him on the album is just really exciting for me because he's someone that I've always looked at as just pushes the boundaries of what you can do. Mm-hmm. So bringing him in was a very specific choice because of that, yeah.
Oh, good. So when you started producing this album, did you go into it going, oh, I've got this clear image of what I want? Did you have like plugins in mind? Did you have a specific tone that you wanted? Did you want it to just be very, very sort of emotional, sort of grab the listener sort of in that moment? Is that what you were going to go for, basically?
At first, it was very much like I feel like when you know my writing style, you can tell when I've written a song, right? Mm-hmm. And I wanted to keep that. And there were songs that I'd written for my old band, and after we broke up, I was like, oh, I'm really proud of these songs. They never got used by the old band. I'm going to try and work on them. And at the time, it was just working with what plugins I had. I was using the free trial of Reaper and any free plugin I could get my hands on, because I was doing an internship at the time. I had no money, and it was just like, what can I produce for nothing? And it was really just trying to sound like as clean and as well produced as possible. And only one of those songs is still on the album. But I'm still really stoked on that, and that was one I released. The album became this conceptually rounded piece. I've always worked at concept albums. I've released a lot of albums through different projects. My solo work as an acoustic artist, I've released 3 albums between like 2020 and 2023. They were always concepts. My old band Houndin, that was concept albums, and I really wanted to bring that into a metalcore space because for me, I didn't want it to just be 10 songs. I wanted it to be an album. I wanted it to be this, have meaning to it that overarcs, not just random shit, basically. So at first it was, I'd created this sort of narrative and of like, I'm a writer as well, and I liked to do world building, and it was this whole sort of like cyberpunk dystopia and the fall of man, and linked in with the rebirth of religion in the digital age. And it very much came into this point of, how does this all make me feel?
Mm-hmm.
And the first single I put out, Forget My Face, that unknowingly became what the project was about, is actually how much I disliked feeding the algorithm with having to be a content creator, having to make TikTok videos and go, hey guys, if you like this and you'll like this. I hated that when doing these slideshows where it's like, here's 5 bands that you should check out. That's not what it's about for me. I never got into this because I wanted to become famous. And if anything, it made me want to explore that angst that it was creating, this whole technological world that it's not about going out and playing a show anymore. It's about being your own promoter, being your own content producer.
I feel like that takes the fun out of being a musician.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'd rather, go out, play live, have fun, and just be like, oh, cool, I had a 6 show. But then coming back and going, right, now I've got to promote the next one. And then, go and follow this, because then I've got this hidden content coming out, and can you if you're new and you haven't heard this before on TikTok, and you've got to figure out how the algorithm works. It's just a massive ball ache. It just takes all the fun out of everything.
And you always have to one up what you did before. So in Amorous, my last band, we had a song get on BBC Radio 1. The next song didn't. And that felt like a failure. It did well, and it was a good song, and people resonated with it, and the shows are doing well. But because it didn't get on Radio 1, and then we were always in the shadow of, our first EP was out on Beth Shalom Records, which was a label that I dreamed of working with. And it sold really well, and why weren't we being picked up by labels anymore? And it was always that point of comparison, and there's that really cliche old saying, but it's cliche because it's true, is like, comparison is the thief of joy. And I really felt like that first single that I put out, Forget My Face, unknowingly became the anthem of this project. Like, I wanted to remove my identity from as much as possible, because everything I was doing now was being compared to what I was doing before, to compare what I'd managed to achieve before. And when I first got into music, I had this bucket list, right? And I achieved everything on it. And then I was like, what now? And unfortunately, I had a video go viral, right? And everything after I did that, regardless of like the goalpost move, right? So this video got like 700,000 views. I could get 50,000 views on the video now and not be happy. And that was like, that's not a good thing. That's fucked. So the album became about trying to write about that. But in a way, that became constrictive within itself, because it was like, oh, now I have to write this theme. And actually, I just wanted to write how I was feeling. But with my identity being so inextricably linked to my music the whole time I've been doing it, and me trying to break into a career outside of that, I suddenly didn't want to put my identity and put my feelings out there and be like, hey, this is how I'm feeling. And it's kind of probably quite scary, but a lot of us feel this way. But I'm also trying to build a career and a steady career outside that. So that then became the inspiration of just like, hiding my face, even though, anybody that knows who I am knows this is me, right?
Right, we are going to build a festival.
Cool.
So pick as many bands as you want. It could be 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. You have to have main sports, headliners, obviously openers. You could be anywhere from between country artists to pop artists, new metal. Go for it.
Cool. So I'm going to be heavily inspired by Outbreak. Outbreak Fest is where my heart is at. I like how they do hardcore, but then they also do like sort of that heavier side of emo. So we're gonna have 2 stages. We're gonna have a hardcore stage, and we're gonna have a sort of heavy emo stage. Main stage, hardcore stage. We're gonna have Turnstile headlining, Knock Loose main support.
Okay.
Then further down, we're going to have Speed, we're going to have Whispers, we're going to have Head Wreck, and we're going to have Pale Dusk.
That tent's getting ruined. The stage is absolutely ruined.
Absolutely ruined. And then over on the sort of heavy emo side, we're going to have Basement headlining with Joyce Manor, Super Heaven, and we're going to bring back Brave Bird finally, and bringing back Modern Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a killer lineup. And then just opening those stages, we're going to have Sorority Noise opening the emo stage, and then they're already there. So Old Grey, the same members, Old Grey are going to open the hardcore stage, and it's not going to be a big festival stage. It's going to be a venue with a stage with no barriers. It's going to be cheap entry. It's going to be 2 days of just pure great fucking music.
Do you have a title? Do you have like a festival name?
It's basically just what I want Outbreak Fest to be next year. Do you know what I mean? We'll call it Breakout Fest.
Breakout Fest.
Yeah.
Okay, if you had to have food courts, like which food vans you putting on and where?
We're not having any meat there. It's all vegan. It's all vegetarian. Don't eat meat. Don't kill animals. Don't harm animals. That's the ethos. That's what we live by. So yeah, all vegan, all vegetarian, street food, stalls. Nothing harmful.
Loads of mashed potatoes, that sort of thing. Go from there. So, if you had a secret act, you could have 2, maybe 3, 4, however many you want to do. Who are you bringing in?
Oh man.
Because I know at Download, when I was there last time, they brought in, I said Partway Drive, so obviously Download brought in Partway Drive as a secret act. So who are you bringing in for your festival?
Bringing in Boston Manor, one of the best bands in the world. Deftones, and Omoiyari. I'll rock up. I'll do it. They pay me well enough.
I'd probably bring in, I know they've split up now, Mason Hill.
Yeah?
They're pretty good. Pretty good.
Thornhill.
Yeah.
We're just going off names now, aren't we?
Thornhill are good, that'd be a good option. Okay, so for your festival, how much are you charging people?
Like 30 quid, man.
30 quid?
Fuck it.
How's that going to cover the cost of everything, though?
We'll work it out. The food store's going to do it, man. Ticket prices got too bad. Scalpers have got too bad. We've got to make music more accessible, otherwise we're all going to drown. We're doing 30 quid festival.
The way you're putting it. I had a great location in mind just now. Quex Park would be a great place to put it. Yeah. But do you have another location?
Okay, we're going to do 2. We're going to do a north and a south.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise, just like Outbreak, we'll do a Manchester date, we'll do a London date. We'll have to collaborate with a bigger festival on the London date to put in some numbers. Might have to charge 40 quid, 50 quid for those tickets.
So would your festival be like Reading and Leeds? That sort of vibe? So you have
wouldn't have stages that big, man. We've got to have smaller stages because we're only charging 30 quid a ticket. They're going to have pallet stages. No, we'll have decent stages. It'll be like I just want Outbreak Fest, man. Put me on Outbreak Fest. Let me book Outbreak Fest. It was perfect last year.
Right. So, would you rather scream on stage for a whole set or do a full acoustic set with your heavier songs?
I mean, I'll scream on stage for a full set anyway. It'd be hard to stop me doing that, so I scream on stage.
Would you open a Bring Me Your Horizon show and collaborate with them in studio?
Collaborate in the studio if they bring Daisuke, who produced their last album from Pale Dusk.
Okay. Would you rather headline a tiny sweaty club and play mid-slot on a massive outdoor festival?
Tiny sweaty club, man. That's what it's all about.
It's always the best way. Would you rather have unlimited studio time but only one guitar, or unlimited gear but only have 1 day to record?
Oh man. Unlimited studio time, 1 guitar, and bring him a Strat.
I mean, I would probably choose the same because you've got unlimited time. You can just do whatever the hell you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, I've got that anyway. I produce in my bedroom. I just have multiple guitars. I'd bring the telly, not the Strat. Why would I bring the Strat?
Would you rather have fire that... I can't read. Would you rather have fire that goes off at random or a fog machine that never turns off?
Mate, the fog machine, that'd be ambient, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Probably wouldn't be able to breathe very well, but yeah, we'll do it.
Rip lungs. Don't need those anyway.
Man.
Would you rather the crowd only ever moshed or only ever crowd surfed?
Moshed, for sure, yeah. just let them have it, man. Like,
Let them have it.
yeah,
That's
no more getting kicked in the head.
So that was end of episode 1 of season 2 of Sound of the Dragon podcast with Elle from Omoiyari. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, man.
You'll see me in episode 2 with Tom. Is it Tom and Mike from Famine? Yeah, you'll see me then.